We need to go to Oxbury. Theaterama package and a letter from Jackie. Questionable meal. To make concern on behalf of the Fart Bank of Fartopolis, which you are one prime benefactors, please accept the enclosed fart dividends. This is not really a letter from the bank, this is from Jackie, and I farted the envelope. Pranked! Just wanted to tell you that the vending machine has finally been restocked. Come check it out. Okay, I literally just left. I guess we'll come back after we, have our little heart-to-heart with our sis. Let me talk to these kids anyway. This is our town. You did good. You got the word out about our new record. I wouldn't be surprised if we became music superstars, Dice Boys. Well, you didn't really need the help since we were already poppin', but still, it's good to have a true fan. Slinging our record on the streets, thanks again. That's your first Montreal apartment, isn't it? When you moved out of the house to the big city, my big sister striking out on her own. Yeah, that place was such a dump. Sorry, sis, it was. You could decorate it all you wanted. It would always smell whatever your neighbors were cooking, and you could hear them yelling at each other. Your rent was probably so cheap. Plus, you were all alone. No roommates. Well, not quite alone with Daffodil. Speaking of which, I'm still mad at you for taking the family cat. I don't remember us talking that much during that time. You were busy with work. I was still in high school, not paying much attention. I didn't think we had much in common, except death, maybe. For me, after Dad, I had to do something about it. I was trying to shut it out, but it always kept coming anyways. I don't know how you can deal with it constantly. Working at the hospital with people at the end of their lives, around you all the time, helping those people who are suffering in front of your eyes. There was Summer. Oh, Summer. She did not go quick. That cancer stayed inside her and took its time. Okay, so that's what she was talking about with the dragons. It even gave her some hope. But it came back harsher. Mom was devastated. It's probably for the best that Rose wasn't around to see it. Rose was so kind-spirited and fragile. Losing her dear Summer would have broken her heart. I remember going to Summer's house with Mom, with all those plants that had heat. It was like a sauna. She said something about the body being like all living things, especially plants. I just remember being mad and sweating a lot. And then there were friends you made along the way. That Giovanni and his wife Astrid. Oh, okay, that's them. To hear you talk about them, they were basically your adoptive grandparents. And the stories that would come out of their mouths, the cheating, the lies, the heartbreak, all those headaches. Can you imagine what Giovanni put Astrid through? But she was right at his side at the end, even if she had moved on. Even if she had found someone else. He and her one and only Gio. Forever. They both knew that they only had each other in the end. That's how I want to go, sis. Holding the hand of the one I adore. I think I need a refill. Maybe stretch my legs a bit. I'll be back in a minute. Don't you go anywhere. Okay, so that's how I met these people. Tutundra. Grey Mist Peak Shrine during nighttime. Well, it's nice to know where I met everybody. Yeah, let's go back and pick up, her, and then go to Grey Mist Peaks. Well, Jackie's talking about being a nurse, and apparently I was a nurse too, so I'm guessing that's how I met her. She was probably a co-worker. Crispy Burlap Men, a protein bar that's simply full of crisp. I need to spend a noble for that, so I imagine it's important. Ah, looks like the place is getting repaired a little bit. Over here. This place is falling apart. We need to do something. Hey, Smellers. Just thought of that. Did you get my letter? It was pretty good, wasn't it? Hey, lighten up, will ya? I didn't really fart up that envelope, or did I? Anyway, thanks for the visit. Hey, look at that. That letter is back. Great. I told you that it leads to the room of one of the more difficult patients here. Scratch that, the most difficult patient. She's got some issues, like in the head, like difficult issues. She's really a pain. Yeah, okay, I know it's my job. Don't look at me like that. I'll take good care of her, I promise. It's just, when I was a nice breather, not having to deal with her, the hospital was running so much smoother. Anyway, back to the grind. I guess if I want her to have a chance to get on top of this. Hey, Stella, I know you're busy and all with your boat and your fancy duties, saving the world or whatever you always do, but think you could help out an old pal? Listen, here's what we're gonna do. I have an extra pager here. It was my colleague's. Well, before he just up and quit mid-shift, he left me all alone to manage this shit show. Anyway, take it. That way, if I ever feel overwhelmed, I can just text you and you can come to the rescue. How about it? Yeah, sure. Fantastic. Oh, wow. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. Crap, I almost forgot. What about that snack? Anything good? What, you got one thing left? What a load of bull. Better be good. What was it? A crispy burlap men protein bar? Blech, no thank you. That shit's full of unnatural ingredients and my body's a temple. Question of self-respect. Well, really gotta go now. See you soon. Have this. Are those chilaquiles stellars for me? You're such a pal. You remember my favorite dish. That was a complete guess. Steaming hot, crispy, and so spicy it burns twice. Thanks, Stella. You're the best. I'm guessing she's in front of the door for a reason. This is probably the hospital I worked at. Or at least a representation of it. A lot of different items. Huh, never knew this was up here. Hey, I'm back. I'm sad to report that there was no cute doctors wandering the halls. Look at you, you look so frail. But even on your hospital bed, you're still gorgeous. Well, this whiskey bottle's half empty. Let's just go ahead and say you drank the rest. Do you remember that phone call you gave me last year? You had taken a sabbatical from work. You had to call center to... I had to call the center to learn about it. Yeah, she took a few months off. She got some bad news. What a weird way to learn that your sister isn't doing well. So you called me 2 weeks or something after. It's maybe 2 in the morning here. Your voice was shaking. I could hear you breathing heavily. You started talking about the trees around you and the air. No. Hi, Lily. No, I'm not doing well. Nothing. Just talking about the trees and the air. You said it was cold. That it felt like death even over here. I didn't know where here was. It was silent, and then you said you'd be home in a few days. I didn't know what to make of it. Were you sleepwalking? Was that whole thing just a dream? I was scared. You came back and told Mom and me of your diagnosis, and now we're here together. Mom is awake, and I'm awake, and I'm holding your hand. If you can hear me, I love you so much, sis. You're not alone in the woods anymore. We're here, Stella. You'll never be alone. You've never been alone. Okay, we're acquiring the dash ability for the one guy. See, you were the chosen one. What a wonderful day it is. Pretty soon we will all be saved. Walk over to that cliff over there and you let Saint Dacius talk to you from above. So, you're gonna save us anytime soon? Not in a hurry or anything, but, you know, chosen one and stuff, right? Nothing special up here. Oh, this is just brilliant. Look at this structure. The craftsmanship, the shapes, the red markings. This is just really tells a story. I should draw this in inspiration for our next game. Maybe a horror setting? Cosmic beasts, eldritch machinations. Oh yeah, that's good. I wonder who did this. It's just so amazing. Your pilgrim. Wait, how'd you get up here? Oh no. You talked to that other idiot, have you not? I'm sure he filled your head up with all his false idols nonsense. That one is dangerous, let me tell you. I bet he got you to make an offering to his phony shrine, didn't he? Well, open your eyes, sheeple. This is the real shrine of the holy Saint Dacius. See its grandeur? See its geometric perfection? Yes, yes. Make an offering here and your real blessing awaits. What do you think? Only 2 obols? Sure. Alright, here we go. Almighty Dacius, bless this girl with the most powerful blessing. Wow, that's awkward. I swear it never happened. Alright, I'll give you this. Just promise you won't tell anybody. So I got an extra obol. Weird. Kind of a cool power, though. It's emergency. Need help ASP. As soon as possible. Smell ya. What's up? Good. You seem to be in top physical shape. Now the real challenge can start. I've marked a few locations on your map. You need to find these challenges and conquer them. I will be watching you. Analyzing your every move. Go now. Bring Stella and Daffodil to the Everdoor. Well, there's a problem. I got some shit to do first. Looter's Literary Review. The front reads the Adventure First Order Buck. Looter's Literary Review presents the First Order of the Crow and Ink. Lost Bounty. Remember, salt could be a treacherous foe when you're made of ice. See enclosed partition chart for reference. Okay. Great. Oh shit, Smellers. You really came. I always need count on you. It's nice to have a visitor, too. What? Oh yeah, shit, work right. I'm just so swamped, and I had to make things more difficult up there as being extra bothersome today. I can't leave my post here, so it'd be too dangerous for her. Listen, I need you to get some grub for these poor people. They've been complaining all day. I swear it's like they're helpless. Anyway, you should get to the cafeteria and grab some food trays. Anything will do. I mean, it's a hospital, right? People can't just expect 5-star service around here. Then just pass them around. But I'll shove them up for a moment. Hopefully I'll be done up here by then. I don't know what to say. This is what we're serving. If you're not happy, you don't have to eat here. This place is falling apart. We need to do something. It's just me or the hospitals smell different. I know it's weird to think about your nose and smelling stuff. When are you really using it? Most of the time it's just there, not doing anything. I guess it's always smell like medium smelly, you know? When it smells real good or stupid awful, your nose just tells you. That's pretty much how noses work. The line is always long at the hospital. That's just part of the journey. Once inside, that's another journey. And they're inside you, and that's another one. I'm just saying, your life is just a series of journeys. Yes, that was very chickeny. Give nutritious slop. This is scandalous. Seriously, look at this food. I should go on a hunger strike, but I'm too hungry right now. Maybe later. Just give it. Now where's my guy? Wow, this food is, well, I guess it's very slightly better than starving. This again, listen, I'm not picky about food. Really not picky, but like the unpickiest ever. But maybe mix it up sometime, huh? Done? Hey, I can't hear the incessant whining of hungry patients anymore. Does it mean you fed them all? That's great. A bit less on my plate, a bit more on theirs. Admit it. I was kind of scared you wouldn't follow up the procedure. But you did it like a good little soldier, a model ordinary, really. Anyway, thanks a bunch for your help. And while something tells me I'll be needing your help pretty soon. Miss Difficult does not appear to be calming down anytime soon. You have to check this out. I subscribed to this magazine a few weeks ago. It's Looter's Literary Review. What? Are you kidding me? You don't know what it is? It's just the most epic treasure hunting magazine out there. Every issue has a very difficult and fantastic riddle to find the lost treasures of Crow's End Inc. trading empire. They ferried goods from island to island. Before Raccoon Inc. became a merchant powerhouse, Crow's End reigned supreme. Of course, Theodore Raccoon started ambushing Crow's End vessels out of pure mercantile spite, and company collapsed after a few months of constant attack. The wreckage still haunts our seas to this day. Entire shipments of valuables were lost to sea and never recovered until now. The answers are all here. Once Crow and Ink treasure chart per issue. That's the promise. The rest of the magazine is articles about living off the land, fighting your dreams while sleeping. It even has ads for crystals and dragon eggs. It's a pretty great magazine. The guy who writes it is called Casper Crayford. Obviously a pseudonym for security reasons, to protect him from fans at Raccoon Inc. Anyway, I got my first issue. There was an article on secret airwaves that can cook food in seconds. I'm going to read that right now. You should take a crack at this issue riddle. I bet it's a hard one. Go ahead, open it up. Talk to Buck. What the hell's this? Oh, it's you. I got a favor to ask. Yes, me a favor. How odd it must be for you. Nobody must ask you for favors on the giant boat of yours. Listen, as a wandering merchant, I'm always looking for the next customer. I can't really do simple things in life. I always needed to be ready. Now, I have an important errand for you. I need you to get my groceries. I know. I can't live off of fish and seagulls for an eternity. Go have a look. My grocery list might seem strange to you. I assure you it's common where I'm from. Electrum sheet and a diamond. Yeah, that's definitely a weird list. What an adventure. And look at that. You got a Portalian chart, which is basically just a pretty looking treasure map. That you'll find the treasure more easily. It's an old map, so it might not be that easy. You can use it with the projector on the archive room B2522. Go try it. This poor sheet of metal has been sitting here for how long? Okay, that should be everything to build the dog's house. Let's go get that buck going. I sincerely apologize for pestering you with mundane requirements, Commander, but your servant feels the needs for sustenance. Would gladly accept the smallest scraps. He doesn't like healthy. Have tuna tanaki. Okay. Freaking out. Lost people. Help, please. Okay. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. Let's go help the lady. What a great riddle. I bet you won't figure it out. I know where to look, but I've taken an oath, the looter's oath, which takes never talk about looting with another looter. You're on your own for this one, Stella, but Buck's on the one who's taken that oath. Let me find the voice. 1 second. Arr. Oi there, matey. Old Johnny Silverleg right here, by me made inside, hoisting the mainsail. As an humble buccaneer, I could near disobey me captain. These crow-ending treasures are an old corsair's dream. If ever needed, I can offer up me cartography knowledge. Come see me if you ever feel lost on the seas. Good luck, Captain. Okay, Buck. Let's go back and see what our girlie needs. We got a lot going on. For the end of the game, there's a lot. Over here. Oh, it's you. I thought it smelled like eggs. Kidding, geez. Chill a bit. You're gonna blow a fuse. So listen, little miss doesn't want a nap up there is really being a handful today. She's just a pain. Long story short, I haven't been able to make my rounds properly. There's a couple of patients that have a tendency to wander around the hospital grounds. Without yours truly to shepherd them back to their room, they'll surely be lost and scared. More like mocking and distracting the staff. Mind you, they're not dangerous, just confused. But we can't have patients just wandering around. Management calls it a liability. You'll be a gem if you help me out by finding them. There should be 3 of them. Look for any patient visibly out of place or hiding. And just talk to them. They'll listen to you and head right back to their room. Hey, thanks again. You're not supposed to be here. Shush, I'm trying to find a way to sneak in. I have from very good source that this tower isn't a tower at all. It's actually a rocket ship. It was built by the reptilians so they could flee to the stars, at least once they're done enslaving humanity. And as you know, reptilians have primo taste when it comes to snacks. If you could just find a way in, I'm sure they could snatch a few of them. I've been having a craving for ants on a log for weeks now. What? You've seen some in my room? Why didn't you say so before? See ya. Am I lost? No, of course not. I'm a doctor. Yes, a doctor of medicine with a doctorate in medicology. The best of the best. I know all the bones. There's the radius and the diameter. And wait, that's not right. Alright, I'm not really a doctor. I just wanted to have some fun. I'll go back to my room. Don't talk to me. I'm waiting for Raccoon Inc. to come and restock the vending machine. When they're not looking, I sneak into one of their boxes, and I'll finally be able to explore the world. Imagine where I'll go. First on a cargo ship, and then off to a strange hangar, probably for a couple years. Finally, I'll probably go to a recycling center and be made into a brand new box. You know, you make some pretty good points. I'll just go back to my room. Sometimes the mold makes funny shapes. Okay. Managed alright. How was it? Not too bad? Yeah, I didn't think so. Sure, Greta was super weird, but I guess that's just her. They're still a good bunch, very cooperative, unlike you-know-who in the tower up there. Plus, I was pretty sure they'd go back to their rooms after meeting you. I know, if only to avoid the smell. Ha 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 ha. Oh, come on. You know, I joke around. Anyway, yeah, thanks for the help. Sometimes I wonder why I even bother with this job. Guess I don't know what else I could be doing. Plus, they tell me I'm doing some good by working here, so win-win? I don't know. Never quite got that expression. Oh, almost forgot. I had to rummage through my locker to finally find it, but I wanted to be straight with you. There you go, an old coin, just like the one you lent me the other day, remember, from the vending machine? Anyway, there we are now, square. Well, smell you later. Ha! I'm actually not really sure which one it is. Oh my god. Nothing right now. About to take a nap. Hiding from idiots. Sorry. I don't know. Wrong number. Wrong number. Ha, JK. LOL. Okay. I'm glad she got us before we left. The old guitarist. Strange melody. Is that a bat? Play the strange melody in the difficult patient's room, okay? First, let's get this, and then we'll do that. Mint collectible card and a diamond. Cool. Are you there? I mean, really there? Of course you are. You have that quality. Some fine dust following you around. You're dirty. More so than the rest. The ground around you falls down. Perhaps it's the music? Feels like a beacon, a light shining through the mist. No, it doesn't. I'm sorry, I'm not used to talking anymore. My voice comes with difficulty. It so rarely does. More often than not, my voice comes whether I want it or not. It barks or whistles, no choice. But right now it doesn't. Yes, that's right, I understand now. Stella, isn't it? We met so long ago. I wasn't here yet. And you were much older. Your music is harsh, Stella. It's not a beacon. It's an anchor. Large and heavy, back-breaking. And it might be razor-sharp as well. I've yet to decide to... Rise and shine, time for your what the shit smellers. What are you doing up here? Oh, you got curious, right? Yeah, I can't blame you. Nutcases are often a fascinating spectacle. But I see you've already met Miss I don't want to take my pills. Pretty underwhelming, right? The doctor... They call it catatonia. She just stays there still for hours. Pretty freaky, right? But I swear half the time she's pretending just to spite me. You should see when she starts chatting, she's quite something. An ancient one. Omnipotent poet and shit. I'm onto you, Daria. Oh, might be a real one. Hey, Daria, you there? It's your friend Jackie. Blink once if you can hear me. Yeah, this one seems like a doozy. I don't think she's faking it. Let's leave her to it, okay? So about what happened in there. You see how she reacted to your presence? She's a mess right now. I know you're trying to help, but things aren't so easy. You can't always just smile the problems away. Trust me, the best thing for her is to stay up there and not to excite her. So please don't go back up, you're just hurting her. Got it? That's that. I sent you strange messages through the pager. Oh yeah, those, my bad. They were for someone else. Just don't worry about it, alright? And also, let's keep this between you and me, okay? The mandarin doesn't know won't hurt him. You won't want old Jackie to be in trouble now, would you? Whoa, she has some requests. Complete the gold dragon in under 7 minutes. Catch over 1/3 of all deadly pulsar rays. Capture over 1/3 of all severe lightning strikes. Okay, let's build her house. We'll stick it right here. This will do. This will do nicely. But let me warn you, I need the bare minimum. Please do not add anything to these quarters. Not a single ornament. Where's Buck? Commander, your humble servant needs to, yeah, sorry, but it's fun, you know? I love being your humble servant and telling stories and crafting monsters and having a dungeon master screen. What I don't like, though, is that I'm the only one buying all the books and usually preparing everything. But Bob, Brian, and Jerome are cool enough. I mean, yeah, they could for sure make an effort. Brian is chill, though. And that being said, I always have to remind him of the rules for flanking. Well, me or Jerome anyways. That guy, polar opposite, doesn't give a single fuck about role-playing. He only wants to roll the dice and find loopholes in the rules. Yeah, it pisses me off. But hey, at least Bob usually backs me up. Well, maybe Bob is in character a bit too much. But hey, who am I to judge? Stella, guess what? They finally corrected the second module of the weapon manual. They've added critical tables on finesse weapons and clarified the rules of engagement. Right, when I was about to call it quits on Warren Rims, you know, I was legit worried that we'd go down the 2.5 edition path. Yes, I know, I'm not mincing words. Remember how they modified the spellcasting system? Haha, as if W&W as a kid's game such as Sorcery the Reunion. Man, even after all these years, I'm still so mad about it. Wow, I'm impressed. Your playstyle has been so good so far. I mean, your spells could be a bit optimized for sure, but your roleplay is freaking A. Even Bob was impressed, and yeah, we've never had a girl at the table before. We're happy you're here. I'm really happy. I'll try to finish my campaign to the best of my ability. More NPCs, more background elements, more magic items. Power out. Too busy to fix it. Urgent, please come. Okay. I think that's a big reason we're not leaving, because I know she's just gonna need us more.